Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to Sapphire and Steel episode 29. Happy New Year. I know that there will have been a couple of episodes out before this in the new year, but this is the first one I'm filming in the new year, I'm pretty sure. I think. Anyway, Happy New Year. I hope you're all doing really well. The new year means that the end of Sapphire and Steel is nigh, which I don't know how I feel. I just hate the show's ending because starting up a new show is the hardest part. And we did the vote. The most votes I have ever had in a poll. I think I got something like 500 and something votes. The Prisoner won by 35% of the vote, probably by a little bit. The second place was Babylon 5 with about 28%. So The Prisoner will be replacing Sapphire and Steel. Now I know that there'll be some of you that have very strong opinions about certain shows. You do not have to watch. It's absolutely okay if you do not like The Prisoner. The shows on this channel are not like, I don't expect everyone to watch every show. It's normally you have one show of these that I'm reacting to that you like, and that's what you watch, and that's absolutely fine. I genuinely thought Babylon 5 was going to win, and if I'm being 100% honest, I'm actually quite glad it didn't. Babylon 5 really intimidates me, just because I know how much Medusa Cascade loves it. I feel like it's, I don't know about Babylon 5, but from a couple of the pictures I've seen, I feel like it's quite, I don't know what the word, is it quite like Star Trek-y? I don't know, I just feel like it's very, I've seen pictures of like very strange looking aliens, and I don't know if it's too sci-fi for me. Does that make sense? It will, Babylon 5 will win the poll at some point. It just will. And that's fine, and I'll watch it when it does. But it really intimidates me. So The Prisoner has won. I have no idea what The Prisoner is about. Loads of people just saying it's weird. Loads of you saying that I'll love it, which is the most important thing. And you know what? If I don't, I can always stop it after series 1. So if you're able to let me know where I can find The Prisoner. Is it on BritBox? Where is it? Yeah. I have, but that's how I like it. Like when I started Sapphire and Steel, I had no idea what I was getting into. I just knew that it was sci-fi. Is The Prisoner sci-fi? Who knows? But that will be replacing Sapphire and Steel whenever this finishes. So I hope you enjoy. Right. This is part 5. Potentially the last part. It could be a 6-parter. I've been loving this story so much. I don't know if this is the last story of Sapphire and Steel. I don't know if there's a story after, but I just know that we're coming towards the end. So, yeah, I really hope you had a lovely Christmas. And shall we crack on? Again, it's so short, these episodes. Also, how long are the Prisoner episodes? I bet they're a bloody hour. You're going to tell me they're an hour long, Marie-Clare. I'm going to be like, oh, great. Why's my camera wobbling?
Don't tell, I am the doctor around here. Cyanide. Cyanide, without a doubt.
Rebel, my lord, did you decant the port?
Well, of course, sir, but it's been standing on the sideboard all
could have
evening.
tampered with it.
Yes, sir. I've almost warned him about drinking stuff like this.
Oh, don't lecture.
What are you going to do about all this?
Why me?
It's your house. It's about time you started doing something.
What a mess. This tablecloth will be
Oh, really, Emma? This is no time to talk about tablecloths.
darling.
Sit down. Now, Miles, you're going to start questioning us. Find out who had the best motive. We all had good ones, I'm sure.
I think we should move poor Howard. He doesn't look at all comfortable.
Don't touch him.
What?
Take your hands off my son.
Your son?
Never forget, Emma. I know.
Haven't you done enough damage?
Oh, great God. I'm on my way back to my laboratory.
You can't.
One should never ask anyone's age over 30.
Oh, don't be so coy, Emma. You're 3 years younger than I am. Everybody knows that.
And how old is that?
Revel, I think we're ready for coffee.
Now, just a
Splendid
minute.
idea.
What about Howard?
Who?
Howard McD. He was here.
Clara, would you please sprinkle some salt on the tabletop? Someone seems to have upset the pot.
I do hope it wasn't George.
George?
What?
Where is he?
He's gone back to his laboratory.
Perhaps they're under no immediate threat. And we are.
Yes. What year were you born, Mr. Harborough?
Me, 1931.
And your wife?
Later. Much later.
Thank you.
It all seems perfectly obvious.
Yes.
What seems perfectly obvious?
Talking in riddles.
I'm afraid you're both in considerable danger.
Of being murdered. Something like that, yes.
Here we are spending hundreds of thousands of pounds to build great ocean liners like the Empress of Britain and the Britannic, when the real future is up there.
Arthur!
Yes, up there in the skies. Look at the way the Arahant can fly, all the way to Canada.
Oh, I should love to fly an aeroplane.
Well, have a seat.
I know who you are.
It's in order.
That's all they seem to do for most other things nowadays, don't they? Drive, let cars. Where?
Felix, I can't stand any more of this. You're all mad. All of you. Quite mad. It could be any one of you.
Well, Annabelle, it's not right.
She isn't dead.
No one has been murdered.
Mr. Harborough, you're going to have to suspend disbelief.
Have they
I
been
know what
put
you're
back,
telling me.
like
It's very
put
hard
back
to
in
accept.
their time or
Mr. Harborough,
something?
you're a shrewd man. Can you give me a rational explanation for what's happened in this house tonight?
You call that a rational explanation? I call it lunacy. You should be locked up, the pair of you. I wouldn't be surprised to find you were at the bottom of this whole damn business. You might have had decency to consider my feelings at a time like this.
Time is not as rigid a concept as most people would believe.
With respect to you.
No more words, Sapphire. Show him.
You ought to listen to them, Felix. Do what they say. They really are who they say they are. It's quite extraordinary, actually, and rather fun. Fun? All right. If you really can see anything you want to from up there, what's the colour? What's the colour of the lining paper in the drawer where I keep my shirts? Oh, that's a bit of a teaser, Felix. Hang on a moment. Good Lord. Someone's used old wallpaper. Regency stripe. Gold on white. Very well. Who shall I be? Platinum? Diamond? Tin?
How about brass?
That will do fine. What do you want me to do?
Bless him.
Find out if Greville could have been in this house in 1930.
Right.
Before you go, you'll need this.
Well, there it is. But how do we open it? It has no lock, no handle, remember?
You're not a ghost, are you?
Ghost?
Well, there was... I'm sorry. Can I help you?
No, thank you. I can manage.
Excuse me.
No.
You're looking very tired, Felicity dear. Don't you think you ought to go to bed?
Let me finish my cocoa first. I don't know how you can drink it so hot.
You could take it up with you.
Don't be in such a hurry, Emma. Arthur will play cards all night, and I never know when George comes to bed. We can sleep late in the morning.
Oh, very well.
What time do you make it, Felix?
11:15.
Sapphire.
4 diamonds.
Double.
4 diamonds, partner. Interesting.
Sapphire. Sapphire, answer me.
Brass here. Where were you?
I've been back into the future.
What? What?
Felix?
Oh, I'm so sorry. Sorry.
Why didn't you answer me?
We bid 7 diamonds.
What of it?
What do you want me to do?
I need some feminine guile.
You don't play bridge, do you?
It looked very complicated.
I'm sorry, this is a private office.
I've come to apologise for my husband.
What is it you want to know exactly?
A report or a newspaper cutting concerning the death of George McDee. I understand it was a tragedy.
Oh, yes, it was.
He was Lord Mulreen's partner, wasn't he?
Yes, but he's been out of the picture for a long time now, since the early 30s.
Was it June the 22nd, 1930? You see, it's the exact date that we're arguing about. Oh. Would you have a record of it somewhere?
Well, all our files are computerized now.
Oh, so it could be programmed into the computer.
It is possible.
Bye-bye.
A bitch.
George McDee's body was found in the ashes.
Who else was there? Was anyone else injured?
He didn't say.
Where did the fire start?
Apparently it completely destroyed the library.
700 for the rubber, 1500 for the Grand Slam. Redouble. Oh, I'm so tired. I'll go to bed.
I really like him
What
now.
about you, Arthur?
Now that he's brass.
Yes. Didn't realise it was so late.
What do you want me to do?
Get the details of McDee's death.
How about a nightclub, Arthur?
Yes, a very good idea.
Is his, work dangerous?
Dangerous. Dangerous right off my living room and me standing here.
What exactly has he got in there?
Oh, look at that camera.
Why don't you see for yourself?
Surely. We can't go in there. He hates to be disturbed while he's working.
Not by me. Go on, take a look. George,
Good evening. Get out.
he's from the bank, George.
Not now.
Leave.
There never was a fire
There
in
would be
here.
a massive carbon residue. There is none.
The computer clearly
This room has
indicated
never
that the
been
whole
Oh
room was
no.
Not now, Felix.
Construction of
You mean there's not even a
pre-1930.
trace?
There's a trace. There used to be a fireplace over there, and it...
Bloody hell.
June the 22nd.
1930.
The thing is with this story is, so that we're progressing, right? We've had 5 parts, but I still don't feel like we are any closer to answers. Like, I still feel like I just have so many questions. I am so happy it's 6 parts. I absolutely adore this story. I love that he's nicknamed himself Brass, but I don't know if he is now, because obviously he's the last of the people born after 1930 to be killed. But like, will they actually come back? What's this still got to do with that George and the fire? I have no idea. I have not got the foggiest. All I know is that I'm finding Emma very frustrating. I haven't trusted her since the start. She's annoying me. Not particularly keen on her. So that's all I've got for you guys. That's all I've got. But I'm really intrigued to see how this wraps up. I adore Sapphire and Steel so much. I'm just having the best time. The best time. Let me know your thoughts on that episode, and I will see you next week, I assume, for episode 30.